do kind of a head to toe. Warm up your body, just get it moving so you can face the day a little more awake, a little more alive. We have a beginner routine on or about at 6 o'clock. And today, after this one, we're going to jump on yet again. And we're going to do a get ready for the day routine, but in a sitting position. So if you want some chair exercises, then be sure to stick around for that one. And this week we will be announcing the song for the next choreography workshop. So stay tuned for that. And so we're probably going to re-record and break down into 4 or 5 sections so we can learn it and then break it down and put a little style to it and then do our little pretend performance at the end. So, fireflies, gluing those feet to the ground, feeling every part of your foot, every nerve ending, the tips of your toes, the middle of your toes, the balls of your feet in and out, your arches, the outside of your foot, your heels, and you're pushing down into the ground. Hi, Cindy. Good morning. Happy Monday. And breathing in through your nose. And breathing out through your mouth. And breathing in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And let's start today with just a little knee loosen. That is to say, not actually bending our knees. We're just kind of letting them go a little bit. And straightening again. And letting them just loosen. And come back up. And loosen. Back up. And loosen and back up, just to get them moving a little. And now listening, back up, and listening, and back up. And let's hold them there in that loosen position. And we're going to start to curl forward like a snail. And I want you to stay here. And I want you to feel where your shoulder blades are. You don't have to. If you feel them, you can wiggle them if you want, but you don't have to. I just want you to feel where they are. And sometimes this is an easier position to feel them. And rolling it back up. And my shoulders come to the ears. And back down. Ears. And back down. Hello, Canada. And shoulders are tilting from side to side, like you're rocking. This is just way in your upper body. This is not a big side bend, but just a little start to get your shoulders moving. Move your shoulders to the front and to the back and to the front. We're in the USA. I'm just asking where we are. We're in the US. And to the front and to the back. The front, and this time we're going to roll our shoulders forward, and then we're going to move back, and always flies. It's pretty much your day. Every time you think of it, roll the shoulders back, feel like the strength is pulling your chest up to the sky, so you have a nice posture, and that slowly begins to enter into your muscle memory. So nodding your head, yes, so this is like a bobblehead, so your head, this is your neck, this is your head, it's just way up here, you're not bending your whole neck. Just your head. Hello again, Sean. Thank you. Good to see you here. Good to see you both. And you have the chair one too. And shaking your head no. Again, this is at the very top of your neck. And coming back to neutral. And if you have any neck issues, skip this next part. But if your neck is okay, we're going to be tilting one ear toward our shoulder and coming back to neutral, and shoulder, neutral, and shoulder, and neutral, and shoulder, and neutral, shoulder, neutral, shoulder, neutral. And now just give yourself a gentle stretch there. Everything that involves your neck needs to be done in moderation. So this is a very light stretch. Coming back to the other side. And getting a little tilt out. And then we're gonna let it relax and down. And going inwards. And going outwards. And clenching your fingers and toes. And spreading them out like a fan. And in and out. Try and feel those fingers stretching out. Feel some distance from each other. And today let's do our single digits. So thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. Turn to the other side. Pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb, and pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb. Great job, Firefly. So let's do our elbow exercise. Arms are like limp spaghetti. So you're going to try and keep the leg limp spaghetti except for your elbows. So your elbows are going to lead this movement, and that's the only thing that's lifting up. The rest is still like a neutral. Lifting those elbows up and letting them go, and lifting them up, letting them go, lifting them up, letting them go, lifting them up, letting them go. And let's bring them up here, and let's go up and down. And we're going to open them a little more to this side, and they're going to go again with this rotation, up and down, palms facing forward, palms facing up, forward, and up, and forward, and up, and forward, and up, and last one, forward, and up, and then come down, and arms all the way up, and down, and then to the front, and back down to the side, back down to the front, back down to the side, back down to the front, and back down. Okay, so moving down a little bit. So this is let's say a demi knee bend, a little knee bend, a half knee bend. But before we bend our knees, make sure your feet are glued to the ground. I want you to tighten your legs, engage them, and send your knees right over your toes. And as you come up, you're pushing the ground away from you. And legs engaging, knees over your toes, pushing the ground away from you. Try not to bend over as you're going down, try to stay straight. So engaging your legs, toes over your knees over your toes, rather, pushing the ground away, engaging your legs, knees going over your toes, you're staying straight, you're not bending, pressing the ground to come up. Last one, legs engaging, knees going over your toes, staying straight, not tilting in any direction, and pushing the ground away from you. Good job, Firefly. Take it out. Alright, let's do some bigger side bends. First, let's do a little stretch here. Reaching towards the wall. And to the other side. And again. Side. And up. To the other side. And let's do it just 4 a little faster. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And coming back again. Okay, so let's do a bigger knee bend, and this is your ultimate knee bend. This is as far as you can go without taking your heels off the ground. So if you feel your heels starting to peel up, then you've reached your limit. So engaging your legs, and your knees are going over your toes as far as you can. Feet are still on the ground, and now a big push to get the ground away from you. And engage your legs, and your knees go over your toes. Pressing deep into the ground, pushing away from you. Engaging your legs, knees going straight over your toes. Pressing into the ground to come back up. And remember, you're not bending forward, not bending backwards, you're staying straight. And last one, engaging your legs. Let your knees go directly over your toes. And pressing deep into the ground. want you to feel like you've got a cramp in your middle, and as you come up, I want you to lengthen. What do I do for fun? So cramp and lengthening as you come up. And lengthening as you come up. I like to read, I like to do research. I like to listen to various podcasts, and I've completely lost count now that I've been chatting about that. I think this was about 7 or 8. And I like kind of documentary style things about different cultures. And I'm just gonna pretend I was counting, and let's do 2 more. And lengthening as you come up. And last one. Okay, looking at the sky, bending back to the sky to relax that front. What about you guys? What do you do? What do you do for fun? I have people who do like sports all the time. Like that, all their hobbies are sports, but yeah, I move a lot, but not all the time. All right, so we are going to move to our lower body. If you have a chair, a counter, a wall, just hang on to that for balance for this last part. And we're shifting our weight over to our front leg and getting a nice stretch in the back, a little bounce. I like animals a lot. I don't know, people met my little pets. They're not the usual thing you would expect, but I'll bring them out at some point. Pressing the ground to come back up. Now your weight is in the middle, and you're bending both legs, but what I want you to feel is a stretch in your lower calf and your back leg. You can sign up for this one for stability. Pressing the ground to come back up. We'll have pets. Dogs, cats, horses, gerbils, birds, lizards, snakes, spiders. Okay, other leg. Around and shifting weight forward. So the weight is on the front and you're stretching out that back leg. You can stay still if you want, stretch it out, but I like to pretend working down. Oh, you like to swim the ocean? Oh, that's a good one. I like to go in the ocean, but not very deep. I'm kind of timid where that's concerned. Pressing the ground to come back up. And knees going over your toes, and you want to feel the stretch in the lower calf of your back leg. But yeah, a lot of people, this is a warm state, so a lot of people like to swim. But I lived in the north, and some people like to swim up there too. Pressing the ground to come back up. And that's freezing cold, and they're just fine doing it, so. I like it when the water is super warm. The sun's been on it all day. It's kind of like a bathtub, like a gigantic bathtub. And coming back, we're going to turn once more to that front foot. And today we are going to, let's first warm it up, hanging on, and we're going to go to our half toe or tippy toe and coming back. And we're just going to warm it up like that. And I'm going to face front. I'm going to bring my imaginary chair here. And we're going to stay on that tippy toe. just going to press up a little and go back down. And press up and down. Press up and down. So it feels our weight, so it engages. And coming back. Okay, we're going to switch to the other foot. And this one is going to go up and down first. Just kind of moving it up. And then we're going to leave it there. Then press up, press up, press up, press up, and press up, and press up, and press up, and butterflies. Let's shake out, and let me just reach around and try and give yourself a twist. And you try and twist in this middle part. And so around again. Give yourself a twist there. And coming back to the middle, one very last time. Let's do a stretch. Stretching way up high. And then down onto one leg. This leg is going to bend. My weight is over the bent leg. And bending down. And while I'm down here, I'm going to straighten it up while keeping my weight on it. And bending again. And lengthening to come up. I can do cartwheels. Pressing into the ground. I'm going to switch our weight to the other leg, but I cannot do flips now. That is something that I never really learned. I didn't really do acrobatics or gymnastics. I used to in the past perform on the lyra, which is like it's like a trapeze, but it's round. It's a very pretty thing. And straightening it up there. And then again, and lengthening to stand up. And we are ready for our merengue. So even if you've never danced before, you are in the right place, and you're new to the steps. They are right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Just like you're walking. So we've been breaking it down. We have been we've been doing some arm movements, but we're not going to do this today. We've slowed the music way down. We're not going to do any of our usual stuff, or maybe if it seems like it's going well, we are going to do it. So we're very big on weight shift here and which leg is carrying our body with us. So just something to be conscious of, because a lot of these dances, the beginning that we're going to be learning, they're a little bit counterintuitive. So normally you would kind of walk in opposition. And this one we've done kind of an exercise with a zombie walk, because it's like our whole side is going to be moving together. Now for this exercise, we're just going to be doing our merengue, which is stepping right, left, just like we're walking. But as we step on each leg, I want us to do a little shift like we're stomping on something, but our whole body weight is going to be over that bent leg. And then we step on the other one, and our whole body weight is going to be over that leg. And let me say right leg here, body weight is over it, and left leg, body comes over. And right leg, body comes over, and left comes over. You always make it smaller if you're having, it's going to be still kind of quick for weight shifts, so you want to make sure that you can get there in time, and just keep your feet moving. And shift your weight from side to side, so just to start with that. So it goes if we want to do something else with that. All right, butterflies, so let's slow down. And it's going with my foot. I'm going to set up again. I'm going to break everything down. Move it closer. Are you having trouble getting your body there in time? You get too far? Yeah? All right. to side. Now we're going to rotate the circle, but remember to reach it. Don't forget about it. Still shifting your weight from side to side. Let's go the other direction. Let's rotate the circle. Nothing on that. And bring your arms up. Still shifting weight from side to side. And one last time. Okay, my butterflies, wonderful job. So glad to see you. So happy to see you in the mornings. This was our get ready for the day routine, and this week we'll be announcing music for the choreography. So we're going to jump right back on and do a chair get ready for the day routine. So just that. We'll be right back. My love to you, my fair flies. Have a wonderful day.